The saying is tried and true. Deadline spur action. Some of the top stars in the NFL were locked up to long-term deals this past week. But most notably without that life-changing long-term contract is Seattle Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson. The former Super Bowl champion is on record in saying that he wants to be paid based upon his play. Well, is his play deserving of being the highest paid quarterback in the NFL? The Pylon has that answer for you right now. He's been to 2 consecutive Super Bowls, and if I was a betting man, I'd say he'd make a third one this upcoming season. He already has a Super Bowl win under his belt in his very, very young career. I get all of that. But no, Russell Wilson definitely should not be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL, and it is for a bevy of reasons. And I'm going to get the most obvious one out of the way right now. It's the fact that the man is absolutely blessed. He is on the ultimate ideal situation that every young quarterback in the NFL wants to be in. He is on by far the best team in the NFL. He has an all-time defense backing him up that's going to stifle even the top offenses in the NFL. They're due to give up, 17 points per game? So it's not like Russell Wilson is asked to light up the scoreboard week in and week out like the top quarterbacks in the NFL have to do to make their team successful. Another reason why he should not be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL is the fact that the offense does not even run through him. That distinction goes to Marshawn Lynch, beast mode. Word to Darren Sharper, ask him about that man. The man to stop on the Seattle Seahawks offense is Marshawn Lynch. The offense runs through him, and quite frankly, the team runs through him as well. And that is by design. It's not Russell Wilson's fault. Pete Carroll wants to play ball control offense, hand it off to Marshawn Lynch, let him grind out consistent yardage, get the time of possession up, make sure the defense gets a big turnover every now and then, and they will be successful. That recipe has worked for them. It has. But Russell Wilson's role inside of that offense is simply to not turn the ball over. Just don't throw an interception and we'll be straight. A couple of years ago, after the Seahawks beat the Saints in a playoff game, Russell Wilson was absolutely brutal. He only had, 9 completions the entire game, 100 some odd yards passing, but he was not really bothered by that, quite frankly, atrocious performance. What he said is he is competing to not turn the ball over. That statement is game manager-esque if there's anything I've heard in this world. His role is simply just to move the chains and not make the big mistake. That reason right there just qualifies him as a game manager. And are you really going to break the bank $25 million per year on a game manager? Someone who's just looking to not turn the ball over, which means he's going to play tentative in the pocket. He's not going to take the big shots that can result in big games, game-breaking plays. No, Russell Wilson is simply just trying to not mess things up. And that is why he should not be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. And moving on from the more philosophical approach, I'm going to bring you straight numbers. 22nd overall, 26th overall, 27th overall, 26th overall. That is where the Seattle Seahawks offense has ranked the past 4 years. So are you going to break the bank on an offense that is annually going to finish in the bottom half of the league? That is not smart. That is not smart business. It's not intelligent business. And at the end of the day, the NFL is a business. Russell Wilson, though he is more polished than a Colin Kaepernick, needs to have a Colin Kaepernick type deal. Colin Kaepernick has $60 million guaranteed in his contract, but he could very well lose out $12 million of that if he does not meet certain expectations. And that is to play a certain amount of snaps in the regular season, make the NFC title game, and make the All-Pro team first or second team. If you want All-Pro money, then you get on the All-Pro team, and Russell Wilson has not been an All-Pro quarterback, quite frankly. So what he needs to do is just know his place in the pecking order. Russell Wilson needs the Seattle Seahawks, and the Seahawks need Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson needs him in the fact that he is benefiting on being on the best team in the NFL. And the Seahawks benefit because Russell Wilson is their crown leader. He is one of the most athletic quarterbacks in the NFL. You have to game plan for him. But where this all falls in is that Russell Wilson is simply a new generation type quarterback who has some perks but also has some deficiencies. If you take away his first read, just like a Colin Kaepernick, just like a Cam Newton, just like an RG3, take away that first read and they are going to struggle. What you need to do is just know your place. You are a key cog in the mechanism that makes the Seattle Seahawks work. But that cog is not worthy of being the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. And neither is 20 touchdowns and 27th annually ranked offense every single year. I'm sorry, buddy.